Nachinaa is here, the history man. Look, the last time we had a conversation here, he displayed money. He demonstrated his prowess in conjuring money. It was a tough one. Yeah, I mean, I need to be honest with you. He felt the heat. I felt his heat too.
Very well. You know, humanity sometimes, our way of thinking varies.
Okay.
The way you think might not be the same way another person would think. And you cannot force someone to agree to what you agreed on. You understand? And this is born out from the fact that people have used that kind of platform, that kind of channel to dupe and exploit people. So when they see, you know, if a person has ever been beaten by a snake, when a person sees a rag in the, you know, something that is in the darkness, when you see a rag lying down, he feels like this is a snake. You understand? And sometimes, even though a worm is not good, it doesn't have venom, it doesn't have the teeth to bite. But Gonjes will say it is not also good to put it inside your boxer.
Right.
I am a family man. A family man, or a father of 27 children.
Right.
And a husband of 5 wives.
That's a lot.
Why do I dupe someone around to?
I mean, anything is possible.
You understand?
I mean, the number of children, the number of wives is neither here. Anything is possible.
No, in Africa, let me tell you, we have a belief. For us here in Gonja land,
there are family men who are criminals.
Those people, it refers to them. If you are a man, that your manhood is shrinking, very small, you cannot perform well. Your wife doesn't respect you.
Right.
You come to Nachinaa and I will show you a secret. The bazooka. Even when you see a woman passing by, your bazooka will be standing like that. You understand? The moment you see,
by sight,
it will increase by 11.5 inches, 14.5 inches like my own. Mine was 14.5. Now it is 15.5 inches.
It grows every now and then.
You understand? Very long, like a horse own. You understand? If you want to be walking and your boxer will be dangling. You understand? Even if you have this money, all this money for a woman, and you cannot take care very well to let her suffer. Somebody will take care for you.
Right, Vibes in 5, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, Elavanyo, you can always call me. Brian, you see me? Big shouts to Eddie Dazekins, big shouts to Sat, big shouts to Legend, Vanito, Michael Brown. We are here today. I'm confusing my dudes. It is what it is, my people. Let's make you happy. Nachinaa is here, the history man. Look, the last time we had a conversation here, he displayed money. He demonstrated his prowess in conjuring money. It was a tough one. Yeah, I mean, I need to be honest with you. He felt the heat. I felt his heat too. The choice is yours. Info we would give you. What you do with it is entirely your cup of tea, and you'd be fully responsible for the outcome. Vibes in 5, the crew, the host, will not be held liable for that. So please, if you have any questions, ask him. He's a very vocal man and friendly. He's not one of those people you call and he will snub you. So if you happen to call him, speak to him nicely and ask him questions. He has time for you. Chief, true of us?
It's true. It's true.
Good to see you, man.
You're welcome.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm sure you had a lot of heat on the previous conversation and the conjuring you did.
Very well. You know, humanity sometimes, our way of thinking varies.
Okay.
The way you think might not be the same way another person would think. And you cannot force someone to agree to what you agreed on. You understand? And this is born out from the fact that people have used that kind of platform, that kind of channel to dupe and exploit people. So when they see, you know, if a person has ever been beaten by a snake, when a person sees a rag in the, you know, something that is in the darkness, when you see a rag lying down, he feels like this is a snake. You understand? And sometimes, even though a worm is not good, it doesn't have venom, it doesn't have the teeth to bite. But Gonjes will say it is not also good to put it inside your boxer.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Yes, because of the experiences people
have had.
You understand? So because of their previous experiences, they don't even want to believe the reality they are seeing.
They are seeing.
You know, after our conversation, you know, after the display, a lot of people have contacted me and then they just want to be clarified on certain things. It's not only some of the people who are watching me it's not all of them who are interested in doing the work, but they want to be educated.
Clarification.
You understand very
Mm.
well, and others too have been able to benefit from that thing we did. You understand?
Okay.
To do that, I can say that I've been able to use my ancestors to relieve a number of people. You know, if not more than 50.
About 50 people.
Yes,
You've
but
used your ancestors to relieve 50 people.
Very well, out of the debt that you are in.
Oh.
You understand? Well, you know, I used to talk about history. I used to talk about culture, and I will stay where where I started. I will stay intact with that. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't just come out to display just because I see people displaying. But this is in our olden days. Before you see someone talk about money, it is when it is very urgent, very pressing, very necessary. You understand? Some people, out of mildness, they try to be mild, try to help others, and they've put them into debt and run away. I was advised not to be mentioning names.
Right.
I could have mentioned a number of people.
Name. It's not necessary.
Yes. In Edmonton, Canada. I could have mentioned a chunk of people in Canada. Then I can also mention, of course, a chunk of people in New Jersey, in the US. You understand? But this is something that somebody had cried. So it's between myself and the person and the creator and the ancestors. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. So
you did your first demonstration.
Very well.
It went the way it was supposed to go.
Very well.
Is it necessary to do another one?
Well, if necessary, yes.
Why?
You know, sometimes people believe in what they see. You understand?
Right.
They believe in what they see.
Sometimes what they see could be deceptive.
Very well. That is why sometimes everybody has his or her own spirit.
Right.
In dealing with the spiritual world, it's about the belief that you have in you. Even God himself asked Moses. You understand? The people of Moses, era of Moses. He told them that God, will do unto them as they ask him to give to them.
Right.
You understand? Even God, if you don't believe in him and you ask for something and you are doubting, he will never be able to do it for you. You understand? It is only when you are seeing Nachinaa talking to you and you feel that this is a brother. He has the same flesh, he has the same blood, the same vein running through him and me. And for that matter, if I trust him, if I entrust him with my problem, he will give me a relief of my problem. And when you come to me, whatever lie I will give to you, inshallah, by the grace of the ancestors, it will come off. You understand what I'm saying? My presence of being on social media is not to capitalize. It's not to exploit or dupe. You understand? I mean, base my argument or base my financial gain on someone's frustration.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And you know that Africa or human being, we are very wicked such that somebody will do good to you, you pay the person with bad.
With bad. And it's been happening.
You understand?
Right.
So everybody has his own reason why he's into debt. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't know our stars that we are carrying.
Right.
If you don't know where you are coming from, you will never know where you are going to.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm a Gonja, one of the smallest ethnic tribe in Ghana with a vast land. It tells you there's a reason. The whole Ghana, it's like if you group all the ethnic groups all the tribes in Ghana, all the country, they have 50% of the land belongs to the whole country, and then 50% of the land belongs to only some small ethnic
groups. That means we have
the minority.
The minority,
even in the northern part of Ghana, we have the minority.
Right.
You understand?
Your land is huge.
We have the biggest land everywhere in Ghana. The vast. It tells you that during the days that our great grandfather were doing the wars of conquest, it tells you they were greater, though they were not big as others.
But they were conquerors.
Very well.
Right.
Before you see, I say I'm doing something.
Right.
Remember when I started this process, I said I have a lot of work that I do. You understand? So I wouldn't want to base my argument only on one side of it.
Okay. So you want to digress?
I'm not diverting, but I'm saying that there are people who are watching me. You understand? People are still watching because they have a lot of problems.
Okay.
the attention is not only on one side.
On one side.
Somebody is there, his problem is not on financial side.
Right.
I remember we are dealing with time. I am a family man. A family man, or a father of 27 children.
Right.
And a husband of 5 wives.
That's a lot.
Where do I dupe someone and run to?
I mean, anything is possible.
You understand?
I mean, the number of children and the number of wives is neither here. Anything is possible.
No, in Africa, let me tell you, we have a belief. For us here in Gunja land,
there are family men who are criminals.
Those people, it refers to them. If you are a criminal, it is a choice.
Right.
Even yourself.
Exactly. I can be a criminal too.
You could have been a criminal. You understand?
And I can still be a criminal.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it means that if someone doesn't want a bad name, it's because he doesn't want to die, and then the legacy will pass on to his children.
True.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
True.
Basically, what I'm trying to say, there are a lot of people who are watching me. Last time when I displayed the money, somebody told me that, he called me and said, "Oh, Chief, well, I was very patiently watching you, but my credit, I ran out of data because the video was too lengthy.
Right.
I could not get to the portion that my problem was facing. You didn't mention it.
So we'll make it compact this time.
You understand what I'm saying?
Everybody can watch
so that the little the person will listen, the person will understand what I mean.
My final question.
You understand?
So that
my number is 024-854-2226. If you are a man that your manhood is shrinking, very small, you cannot perform well. Your wife doesn't respect you.
Right.
You come to Nachinaa and I will show you a secret. The bazooka. Even when you see a woman passing by, your bazooka will be standing like that. You understand? The moment you see,
by sight,
it will increase by 11.5 inches, 14.5 inches like my own. Mine was 14.5. Now it is 15.5 inches.
It grows every now and then.
You understand? Very long like a horse own. You understand? If you want to be walking and your boxer will be dangling. You understand? Even if you have this money, all this money for a woman, and you cannot take care very well to let her suffer for you. Somebody will take care for you. Obviously, and the respect and peace that is at home,
you won't get it.
You will not get it.
Why is it that you are African, a real northerner, and you keep saying, I mean, all powers come from India? Don't you have African powers? Don't you have northern powers? Why are all the powers coming from India? Well, Sheikh Powers also said the same thing. It's like all your powers are Indian powers.
When they say all power come from India, well, India is the only country that is over 2 billion or have 1.5 billion. India and China alone, they have the highest population in the world.
Yeah.
So if you go there, China is not a Christian country. India is not also a Christian country. It's neither a Muslim country or China Christian country. It's only the place that they believe in what we do.
Okay.
You understand? If you go to India, we worship our God there. India
so
is where our God.
Maintain the powers that come from Africa here. Why India?
No, Africa gave birth to
like we are using foreign powers to solve local problems.
Mr. Arnold, Africa gave birth to the whole world.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Remember, if you go back to history, civilization started in Africa, in Egypt.
Anyway,
you understand what I'm trying to say?
That was just by the way.
Very well. And if you are in any part of the world, you have your document issue. Promise and fail. You have a girlfriend you have suffered so much on. She went there and she want to put you down, all in the name of another man. Come to Nachinaa, I am going to use your truth. And based on your truth that you say to me,
right?
Please call me on video call, see me like this, talk to me. Anything that you want me to tell you, I will tell you.
Let's get it there. Let's get it there so that they don't run out of data, like you said, for the other programs.
Very well, very well.
I mean, everything you need to say and they have to see and hear. I'm sure by now they've heard it. If they haven't heard it, then they are not willing to hear anything.
Very well.
Yeah, because you've really spoken.
Mr. Arnold,
yes,
another thing I will tell you is that
please go ahead.
Some of us, in our tradition, is Gunja by tribe.
Right.
And when you are a title man, you are given a community, a jurisdiction to rule people.
Right.
You understand? And you do something against the traditions and norms, or you do anything criminal, they will distill you. Okay. And when they distill you, it will be passed on. You understand?
Right.
By the grace of the ancestors.
I pray so.
My predecessors, my grandfathers never put somebody under problem. They have never put anybody into trouble. You understand? Amen. It is not under my tenure that I will capitalize on anybody. Once you trust Nachinaa and come to me, please, if you trust me and you come to me, I should be able to solve your problem.
Thank you very much, Nachinaa, for clearing your side of it. But we maintain where we are, that this is solely for this content and for this display.
Very well.
It doesn't extend anywhere else. So be mindful. My name is Arnold Elavanyo, Chief.
Thank you.
You see, when I push and you push, it's beautiful. Nobody gets angry. We are on. We are working.
That is okay.
It is what it is. Big shout out to the crew and everybody here.
Humanity is like that.
Humanity, and I like your understanding of spirituality.
Thank you very much.
We out.
Very well.